Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM Ryan, joined by my Chaos crew. Boys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Rich playing Theo.
Eric playing Cosmo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
Why don't we go right ahead and get right into our recap. Last time on Dicey Situations, our Chaos crew left the nest and made their way to Belforge Bazaar, a sprawling merchant street full of tasty treats and wonky wares. There they made some business deals with a discount sandwich vendor, improved their weaponry, and encountered a potion seller with a sentient goo of his own. A Nat 20 investigation check from Tooluuga led to a strange discovery. The author of the potion book that detailed the creation of slimes was written by a Professor Glekilak. After signing up for the Battle of the Bands, Kosmo chased after one of his former bandmates, Kimmy, who it seemed had been possessed by one of the strange crystal necklaces they had found in the Devil's Den. After confronting Kimberly, she used a magic pick to control a pair of crystal dwarf guards, turning them into electric blue servants of Krizik. Glebnor was able to remove the crystal necklace from Kimmy's neck, and together with Tooluuga's furious fists, Cosmo's power cords, and a crossbow bolt from Theo, destroy the crystal and its Stormcaller magic. Now the gang has made their way back to Sloobledrip, hoping to find a healer to remove the curse keeping Kimmy comatose. And that's where we find our gang today. Boys, how we doing? What are we doing? How we feeling?
So we just hit shore.
Yeah, we'll say you guys are coasting across the Dark Lake up onto the shore.
So when we doing this heist?
Tonight?
Yep, probably.
Tonight?
Tonight.
I'm trying to get this curse lift off my bass player, please.
That shouldn't be a problem. We got,
I mean, that's not something we can do, though, Cosmo. We got to get someone to do that.
Yahoo!
While they do that,
yes.
we go heist, and when we come back, she should be good.
Yeah.
we got a guy for this.
Okay, all right. Well,
Do we have a guy?
I know the best.
Yahoodle!
Oh, all right.
Speaking of which, you hear, someone calling me! And a little lionfish priest with a long lobster staff joins you guys on the shores of Sloobledrip. Anything I can do to help?
I'm gonna make an angle of my raft so Kimmy slides right to his feet.
Oh, goodness.
The Ploop needs your help. She's been cursed.
Well, since we worship Bleebly now, I suppose. And
Damn right you do.
a little clap from Yahoodle, and you see a couple more of these catfish Kuatoa of Sloobledrip come out, and with a little gurney stretcher. Yeah, yeah, but wetter. We'll bring her to the healing tents. Your mother's a fine cleric. I'm sure she can help. And
Cosmo with just like a hand on his head, like, this is the weirdest religion that I've ever denied.
Denied?
You deny? The God's
Guys,
right there.
I'm a literal devil person.
We don't discriminate.
Just give it time, will you?
And they make their way off to the healing tents with poor Kimmy, who is still very unconscious. What would you guys like to do in Sloobledrip?
Now that we're on shore, I would like to use my masquerade tattoo
Okay.
to take the form of a Kuatoa catfish man.
Wow. All right. Do you want to keep any of your gooey body, or you want to just be a straight up Kuatoa catfish?
I want to be a Kuatoa catfish, and I'm gonna use my body to reposition my feather beard into a beautiful feather mullet.
Oh, unbelievable choice.
Son, I'm so proud.
Folks, this is why we play this game.
I can finally do this. And I give you like a proper, normal person-to-person hug.
Ah, the sweet embrace of father.
You know, your new looks give me an inspiration. Bum, bum, ba-dow, bum, bum, ba-dow.
Hell yeah.
Southern rock.
You see
Rip.
all of the Kuatoas hit to attention. They're like, what's that? That's the best thing I ever heard.
Daggum.
Yeah, and you can see that the Kuatoa that met you on the dock that day, or that met you on the ships as you guys approach, is like, big old Tooluuga, how you gonna do about it? He kind of just waddles up to
Hey,
you,
my man.
daps you up in like a wicked complicated handshake.
Oh, yeah.
that-
I know this one. I'm familiar with this.
Hello, fucking flap it up.
Hell
Flap it,
yeah,
Jack.
yeah.
Get it. Ow.
Go on, get it.
What are you boy doing here?
Well, we're working on a heist. And I guess a band?
Yeah, two separate jobs, but yes.
They aren't not together at the same time, but separate. Heist, then band.
Oh, big like I'm gonna need some kazoo.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you know about ham boning?
I'm gonna flap on my belly.
He starts wildly ham boning on his very wet stomach.
That's a ham bone? I love it.
Well, what'd you think ham boning was, son?
I don't know. I just kind of went along with the word. Sounds cool.
Not exactly what I had in mind to rock.
You mean slapping my own tum-tum doesn't rock?
Man, I gotta educate you guys on what rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, this. Grab a rock.
Now that I have clear holes in the side of my head that would denote I can hear things, I'm all ear.
Can I? Well, you remember when I bardically inspired you?
Yeah, that was
and your
fucking
movement.
awesome.
That's rock.
Okay. Now that I
guys-
have a head.
There's stuff that I can add to that would make it rock even more. That potentially you guys could totally contribute to.
Like a kazoo.
Like this, and I shoot the gun.
And I blow into a kazoo.
So there's a couple of like Kuatoa guppies that are like,
Blee, 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 blee. You're shooting. Come on.
there's like little kids just watching you, waiting for another gunshot.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, the pageantry and theatrics of it are part of the rock, but
I billow my
it's
cape.
still about the music, man.
So we can like end the song on a big gunshot.
100%, yeah.
All right.
That would actually make a great finale. Plus, I know how to do pyrotechnics. That would
Me too.
check this out, and I'd shoot off a pyrotechnic spell.
Yeah. Is it the fireworks or the smoke? I think you can pick
It's gonna
between
be the
two.
fireworks,
Yeah.
along with like if we're gonna shoot a gun into the air. I think that having like the last big finale be sort of a big explosion type deal.
Yeah. What does your pyrotechnic spell look like as you cast it?
Yeah, so like the sort of energy focuses in on my pick as I raise it over above the guitar, and then I hit that what would be the culminating chord, and again, just explosions come out of the guitar and behind me. It's sort of like a pyrotechnic, almost WWE
Hell yeah.
entrance type deal.
Just 45-degree angle.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I was
Unbelievable.
Goldberg out there.
Can I have all of you make a Constitution saving throw for me? Not you, Cosmo.
21.
Okay.
14.
7?
You two kind of cover your eyes quick enough, Glebnor. Your big blue eyes are blinded for 1 second.
God!
His beautiful blue eyes.
It's so bright! My rods and cones!
See some of the Kuatoa children are like, ah! They just like scatter away for a minute.
And that's only part of what rocks.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I'm now rubbing my new
Can I
easily identifiable eyes.
can I try to do like a persuasion to like if you guys follow what I think rocks, then we
Yeah,
can
give
try
me a
to, like-
persuasion
All right,
check.
cool.
And you guys can make an insight against his persuasion if you would like to try it.
Oh, you could vault. 10.
It's a 23.
I am going along with whatever he says because I got a 3.
I got a 5, so I'm like, oh, that's, he knows.
This is the guy.
Tooluuga, there's a party that's like, kazoo would be good.
Can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Look, man, we can work in a kazoo solo. How's that?
You just haven't heard the beautiful notes of a bass kazoo.
Bass kazoo. All right, well, I guess you're right. I haven't heard that.
Some say it resonates so deep that people have soiled themselves.
Oh, you're talking about the brown note.
I'm talking about the note.
How the hell did you know about it? Aren't you like 2 years old?
Fur tail.
He's raised in the Kuatoa. He knows.
lot of kazoos in my part of the world.
Okay. If we do this, we can work in a bass kazoo.
Can I hit the note?
Of course you can.
Yes.
If you can make the entire audience shit themselves,
That rocks.
that absolutely rocks. Now, what do you guys say? You want to help me win this battle of the bands or what?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Okay, and let's do a little bit of downtime. Not a full day or anything, but everybody
Long
go
enough
ahead.
to rest? Me and Daddy are hurt.
You know,
I'm hurting too.
not just yet.
Okay.
Not just yet.
Okay.
So
Fair.
go ahead. You can all give me performance checks.
Oh, God.
And I will say, because you've been explained the tenets of rock, you can all add, you three can add a D6. We'll say that is all coming from the inspiration from Cosmo.
I'm gonna need it.
Same.
I got a
I got a
15.
nat 1.
That's a 15.
11.
That's all right, dude. We'll put you on bass. Sorry, bass player.
Okay, so what instruments are you all attempting to learn and practice during this little bit of downtime?
Well, I think we probably need percussion. And I want a ham bone bad, but maybe I can be talked out of that.
You can ham bone a drum kit. How about that?
Ooh!
I will give you a bone from a pig.
Hell yeah!
You can hit the drum kit with.
Okay, so can I get an acrobatics check from Glebnor? As I'm going to see if you can make your own drum set out of your body.
Yup. 18?
Glebnor, after you're explained what a drum is, you form like a full drum set out of your gooey body that kind of comes out of your Kuatoa stomach because you're now part Kuatoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, after with a 15, after 18. 18? Oh, that was acrobatics. What was your performance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a 15, yeah.
It was an 11. Even worse.
Okay, so, I mean, you can't learn the drum in a day, but you get some basic rhythm down.
Tap out a money beat.
Yeah, there you go. What was your performance check?
15.
Tooluuga. 15. What instrument are you trying to perfect during this time?
I want to go to Uncle Gulp
Okay.
and talk to him about the legends of the bass kazoo.
So yeah, we're gonna cut now to you're in
Be
front
right
of
back.
Uncle Gulp.
So you come to me hoping to learn the power of the brown note?
Yeah, Gulp, you got it? Unless you telling me you can't do it.
It is a dangerous art to meddle in the ability to force a creature to excrement itself. It's powerful and dangerous. It is outside the way of the pleen, but I will tell you, I have once used this dark art.
Really?
I'm not proud of it. And don't tell your father. But once during a recital of his, and his proudest moment, I forced your father to defecate against his will. And
But why, Uncle Gulp?
he was younger than me, but yet so strong, I wanted to take him down a peg. I was afraid of him usurping me and becoming the chief of this here village.
But Gulp, that's a terrible thing to do.
I didn't say I was proud of it, but it did unfortunately happen.
I bet it was a little funny, though.
It was hilarious. Your father is a powerful fighter and a wise man, but that day, he saw brown.
His bowels are empty.
I need to learn these arts.
I will teach you the forbidden kazoo arts, but if you are to become the warrior prince of this village, are you ready to learn the way of the pleen?
Well, I had a moment in a back alley where I realized how slippery I really am.
That is your ancient blood. Your beautiful power is emerging.
I think I'd like to learn more of these arts.
Bring your friends to me. I will need them to aid me in your training.
Wait, what? Why do we need everybody?
Well, it is customary for your champion and your god to aid you in the sacred art of learning the pleen.
Oh, I thought you meant all my friends. That would have been like everybody here.
Oh, no, I know you are quite popular, but it is important that your champion and your god are present for your initiation.
Okay. Well, thank you, Uncle Gulp, for the teaching me the ways.
It is a great honor. As you know, my boy, he is a bit of a disappointment. His
Yeah.
fighting prowess is near none.
You know, maybe Dad could teach him something. I mean, I'm learning from you. Maybe he could learn from me and Gene.
You know how I hate to ask your father anything, but I suppose an exchange of sons would
Well,
be...
okay, I'm not going to start calling you Dad, all right?
Oh, well, of course not. I like the ring of Uncle Gulp.
Oh, I was going to give you a nickname, UG.
UG! Oh, I kind of don't mind that. Interesting. Well, we'll discuss it.
I'm workshopping it.
It's
You know, I said it
fine.
out loud. It didn't really have the same feel as in the mind.
We'll get to it. How about that?
Okay.
All right. Go bring your champion and your god to me, and we'll begin your training. And you can bring your new friend as well. A soundtrack is most necessary during a montage.
I've only heard tales of needing a powerful soundtrack during a montage.
It's true, and if you are to learn the ancient dark kazoo arts, it'll be necessary for a bard to be present.
Okay, well, I'll be back then.
Go, my nephew. Proud pride of the Ploopploopleen.
Okay, bye, go.
Bye.
See you soon.
Okay, bye.
I love awkward goodbyes in D&D when people just don't know how to separate from a conversation. So funny.
Just gonna dip on out of here.
Return to me. He just waits for you.
Not right now, though.
Sure. So, you return back to your little crew.
Can I make a pit stop? To
Yeah,
see what
sure.
Mima's.
Can I come?
It's up to Tooluuga. Are you going to go get your friends first? or
Would you? I think I would dip by the tent, tell my friends, and then head on over.
Yeah, real quick.
I love Mima.
Can we check in on Theo? How's your Nat 1 going? What are you trying to learn over there, bud?
I just, I'm asking Cosmo about all different instruments. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And then he says another one. That sounds good, too. And it's just like never deciding on one.
Is this marimba you say?
It's gonna end up with maracas.
Oh yeah, fucking well, maybe a
Tambourine.
An electric tambourine.
electric tambourine.
And I'll say, with the Nat 1, eventually, you find an instrument so simple in its elegance, so geometric, and you find a tiny electric triangle mixed in with all of the other instruments.
This might be the one, guys. I think we got something here.
And Cosmo, I will let you make a persuasion check if you would like to try to steer Bleebly away from playing the electric triangle in the metal bands.
But he could play it with the gun.
You sure could.
I'm not there, so you didn't hear that. But that's
You can't
just
persuade my persuasion. I don't know. Again, the bit is so good.
Yeah, totally up to you. Totally up to you. I'm giving you the
I'm gonna
option.
roll the persuasion and then see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Listen here, Theo. You got the look, man. I'm telling you, you could be a rock star, dude.
Well, thank you.
In terms of stage presence, the triangle might not play to what you're going for. You could hold a bass guitar and just hit one note as I play the chord, man. That's all you got to do. But the same thing applies to the triangle, dude. I got to leave it to you, bro.
I'm gonna pick up a bass guitar and see if it feels as good as the electric triangle.
I rolled a 23 on that persuasion, by the
Oh,
way.
boy. Go ahead and make an insight check. You have to beat a 23. So I think you need to make a nat 20. I mean, totally honest.
Even with a nat 20, I wouldn't.
I'll let you get if you get a nat 20, you can choose. Otherwise,
It's a 6.
So you're the bass player.
and yeah, you pick up. Kimmy left her bass behind, so you pick up Kimmy's bass, and you find that plucking a bass is kind of similar to pulling a trigger. And after you kind of get a little bit of a rhythm down, again, it's with a 6. It's a little tough for you to kind of have the nat 1. You're not the most immediate student to music.
Oh, no.
But eventually, after a couple hours playing with Cosmo here, you get one chord. You can really hit that one chord, not so shabby.
That's all you need to do, man.
I can do that.
Yeah.
While this little
And
makeshift
again, I
band,
apologize to all bass players out there.
while this makeshift band is practicing Tooluuga, you finally do join your friends again. Before you make your way to whatever you'd like to do. Yeah, you finally find the crew.
I shed a tear. I wonder why I'm crying. What's that on the ground, Theo?
What are you looking at?
That weird geometric shape that's by your feet.
See, that's the electric triangle. But we decided I'm going to leave that for now. Go with the bass.
Oh, what could have been?
What could have been, you know?
We'll never know. Anyways, moving on.
I got a lot of ideas up here, man. There's no way we can't incorporate the triangle.
Well, no,
Especially if we're going to win Battle of the Bands, we got to stand out.
well, that's what the bass kazoo is for.
Speak to me more of this bass kazoo.
You are needed with Uncle Gulp to help me learn the ways of this bass kazoo.
Uncle Gulp speaks prophetic.
Sometimes he actually does. Other
You
times
actually are right now.
but other times he just leaves the conversation in an awkward pause.
It's kind of hard to disengage from it.
It's really weird to disengage from Uncle. It's like he just doesn't want the conversation to end. And
Right
sometimes it has to.
Well,
Like this one. Anyways, this way.
but
Where would you like to lead your little gang?
First, I like to pit stop with Mima.
You stop by Mima's tent. You can see that Mean Gene walks out before you guys can get in there, and he's like,
Oh man, she's been trying with that guy for like an hour. He's not getting it.
Really?
He keeps talking about how the lettuce needs to be more damp, and it's just he was mad that it was green. Where the fuck did you find that guy?
I thought he would just become a chef, and then we could work with him.
You guys are really asking a lot of a guy in a day. It's a lot. How'd things go in the city, by the way?
I wanted to take over his stand wholeheartedly.
Is that an option for us? Can we maybe convince that little weirdo guy in there?
We could kill him.
Whoa, son! Murder's illegal!
Theo starts to put his gun away.
That's bad. I slap him on his...
Okay, we're
I
not
slap
doing
him
that?
on the wrist.
All right.
Daddy.
I'm sorry.
bad, son.
Sorry, Daddy. We just kill so many things.
But those are bad guys.
Crud's
I
a
mean,
good
did
guy.
you see Crud sandwiches? Those are
Crud
pretty
is
bad.
neutral. We don't kill neutral yet.
Yeah.
you can see Mean Gene's like,
Good parenting, Tooluuga. You're really coming into it as being a dad.
It's really tough.
yeah, it's hard.
I just gotta say, Crud's stand is kind of an institution, a good place for cheap food. It's not good food, but maybe incorporate that philosophy into the
Brand
tacos?
recognition.
If we get his face, then we get recognition, and then we can just sell the tacos. We don't need him there. I
Sure, we
guess.
can keep the pricing structure similar to what he had, right?
No, his structure was pretty bad.
But I mean,
It was 1 silver for Scotch tape and pimento. Is
That's
that
the one.
Yeah.
We'll
go-to.
workshop that.
All right, well, your mom's waiting in there for you. She's confused, and she's been really working hard on her taco, so go on in.
Okay.
oh, my Glebnor, my Tooluuga, my boys! Yeah, you have not yet met Mima.
Yeah.
You can see that Mima is this kind of like a big koi fish woman. Very round, very friendly looking, like jovial face. She has these big hoop earrings on the sides of her gills. And she's just like, oh, come in. I've been learning. Your new friend here he's
You don't have to sugarcoat it, Mom.
Can we sidebar?
Sidebar.
Oh my god, Glebnor, he's terrible. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's been stapling all the meats.
Where'd he find a stapler?
I don't know. He brought it with him.
Okay. What if maybe I sidebar with him real quick?
Okay.
Hey, Crud.
Yeah.
Sidebar.
Your mom's weird.
What? I slap him.
That's fair.
Crud, man, you can't be talking about people's moms, man.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
What, me and you? No. I said what I needed to say.
Crud, bring it in. Crud.
Sure, what's up?
Right, I'm speaking common, so I gotta talk like this. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Do you want to sell sandwiches?
My dad loves sandwiches, and I wanted to get in the family business, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Crud, we're giving you a chance. Don't slap it on the ground. Embrace it. You don't like it, you could just set up shop right next to us.
Could I be maybe like a manager?
Well, I want you to learn how to make them.
I don't know.
Well, how good are you at managing?
Not good. I've only managed myself.
And look how that
I'm doing
turned
a
out.
terrible job.
So how about you learn the steps, see how Mima runs it, and then you can learn from her, and then eventually you become a manager.
Could I start off as an assistant manager?
You're asking a lot, Crud.
Such a funny denial.
Crud, you want me to make you assistant manager?
You're right.
There's like 2 people working the stall. It would be you and her. You'd essentially be assistant manager, just not entitled.
That's fair.
I'm trying to start you at the bottom so that you can work through each step instead of skipping all the steps.
I never really had to work for anything. My father
Well, it's
was
time to work, and I slap him across. You're getting the work, and you're learning the ropes.
He just nods.
Okay.
All right, Crud, we good?
Sure. Can I keep my name on the stand? Crud's Tacos?
We
I'll
don't
be
really-
honest, man. I've never been a fan of it.
To be fair, we also don't have a name for the stand. So how about you workshop
Okay.
with my mom for a name?
I'd
and
love to help.
Come together, but don't be so, stubborn on some topics.
I wouldn't even call me stubborn. I left my stand closed.
Well,
I
you've
got
been
a boat
stapling
over-
meats. Where'd you find a stapler?
I got it from home.
You had time to stop by home?
The stationery store.
Well, I had to get my satchel to come over here. It was all
okay,
dry.
all right. But why bring the stapler?
Yeah, he just gathered up his dirty wife beaters.
That's like part of his kitchen gears.
Yeah, it's like a stapler, like one of those like hammers you do to like tenderize meat.
A roll of scotch tape.
Thank you. Roll of scotch tape. Anything you need in the kitchen is fine.
Right.
Workshop a name with my mom and come together on one that you both like, not one that you prefer. Okay?
Okay.
And then you start from the ground and you work up and you learn responsibility. You learn how to manage money. You learn how to cook for yourself. And then eventually you'll be able to run your own taco stand in our name.
Like a franchise?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get to teach someone else like she's teaching you.
At this moment, Uncle Gulp like pushes into the tent. And he's like, "Where you boys been?
Sorry.
What's going on in
We're
here?
franchising, Gulp. We're franchising.
It's an important training ritual. I
right.
set up the training grounds. I got everything ready."
Shouldn't we get like Crud to roll a performance check to see if he's on the right path to making the tacos the right way?
Pipe down.
Dynamite suggestion. Let's do it.
He should get advantage after my pep talk.
Okay.
Big time.
I will. I mean, we're gonna say that because his charisma is not great. This is a straight roll. I roll a d20 twice. We'll take the higher of the rolls.
Can I give him guidance?
You can give me guidance.
Can I bardically inspire him?
You can buy it. Spider.
I'm gonna belt
gonna
out
juice
a
this
metal
crud up.
riff that will make anyone a dope cook.
Okay. So first d20. Let's see here.
Hoping for a nat
Give you a
20.
1d6.
First roll is a 7. Second d20 is an 8.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
now
Inspired.
roll a
Bardically,
d4 for the guidance. Oh, never mind. That rolled way too many d4s. I was like, how do you get 8? Okay, so you got a 2 on the guidance, bring him to 10. We'll now add the d6
We're looking for that 6.
for a 6.
Yeah! He's good at making
Progress!
tacos!
You guys watch as he begrudgingly puts a taco down, puts lettuce in it, fresh lettuce. He like rolls his eyes just letting it in. He puts ground beef in. He like smells it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." And then you see he chops an onion with the stapler. Just staples an onion a couple times.
Pick those staples out, dude. Pick them out.
But to add flavor.
Pick them out.
Okay,
He's
all
good for
right.
iron, though.
And yeah, at the end of it, he has a very serviceable beef taco.
Serviceable is how I want to be sold food.
It's a
his first
start,
day.
though. It's a start.
Better than what Crud was slinging.
That's
I pat him on the
very
back. Crud, it's a big step you took today. I'm proud.
Thank you.
You see Uncle Gulp's like, if we're done with the
Oh, yeah,
small business opportunity, could we potentially get to the training exercise? I got the dummies out. I got all the equipment.
Okay, all right, Gulp. Jeez.
Thank you. That fucking got me.
Bleebly, you will be there, of course.
Sure.
You must you must encourage your disciple. He needs the power of his God to push him through the intense training regimen.
If I push him, won't that mess things up?
I meant more in the metaphorical sense.
all right.
I don't want you to shove my nephew
Just making sure.
not during training. That'd be hard. He'd slip and fall.
All right, just making sure. You know?
Okay, all right. And Glebnor, my champion of Bleebly,
Flexing hard on this.
your feathery mullet is, I almost said mohawk, but it is, I can see that you've left the party in the front or the back. Actually, the party's everywhere. You look great, Glebnor. I'm not going to lie to you.
I whip my mullet in the wind.
Thank you. I'm improving what's happening. And you look good, Glebnor. I can see you've taken the characteristics of the Kuatoa of Sloobledrip. Look
Sign
at
of
those.
respect.
with those whiskers, you'll be a fine champion. All right, boys, to the training grounds.
Forgot about Cosmo. He's the bard.
Oh, Cosmo.
He's coming with.
Cosmo, I don't want to... I just have to ask, what kind of music do you typically play?
Oh, check it out. Just belt out a lead riff. From,
What genre would that be considered?
well, I guess you'd call it metal.
So no kazoos are present. in
Not
your-
yet.
All right,
But
interesting.
we are gonna reinvent the genre, baby.
This is an exciting day for Sloobledrip and all of his residents. Well, to the training ground, it is time my nephew learns the way of the plane.
Why'd you say it like that?
I'm just
Make
trying
it
to
sound
add
menacing.
Some, I'm trying to add some
Am I gonna die?
I'm gonna add some gravitas to the
Oh,
situation.
these guys know what a performance is.
That's right. Some
Well, I
would
guess
say,
you're killing it.
On a scale of 1 to 20, some would say it wasn't 20. That's all I'm saying.
Arbitrarily.
Some people use 10. I like to bump it up. All right, we're now going to cut to the training grounds of Sloobledrip. You can see that Uncle Gulp has set up a bunch of training dummies across the way. This will test both your slipperiness and the power of your fin.
Oh god, I'm so slippery, Gulp. Watch this, and I try to grab my own wrist, but I just slip right. Look at this.
Man, that's slippery.
Unbelievable. A man who cannot grapple himself has truly already got on the right step toward mastering our art.
Does that mean he's good at grappling or bad at grappling?
Both.
He's bad at. He's good at not getting grappled.
But terrible at grappling, and oh no, this is a whole chicken and the egg situation.
We've got a real Ouroboros situation on our hands. I'm sorry to keep doing your voices,
It's
Ryan.
really fun to do. I'm sorry.
great
Sometimes you do an NPC voice that the players can't automatically stop doing. It's totally fine. All right. Well, let us begin your training.
Okay.
All right, so let's do a round of ability checks actually here. So I'm going to need Cosmo to make a performance check to get some tunes to hype up Tooluuga.
17.
Yeah, fucking, you lay down a sick riff that gets everyone kind of hyped up. Theo, if you would like to give me a religion check to somehow use the powers of Bleebly to inspire your Ploop. If you
Never
would.
timed a net 20.
Wow!
Absolutely get fucked, Rich.
He is the god.
The dice are on
baby.
fire today. I love it.
Okay. Tooluuga, you're gonna make all these checks with advantage. Can I actually? I think you're gonna be Tooluuga's sparring partner, Glebnor.
I'm ready.
Glebnor, can I get some
Can't
athletics
strike
checks
my own son.
to kind of like make some like physical moves to kind of like challenge Tooluuga as he learns the way of the
If you can overcome fighting your son, you can overcome anything.
Just gotta beat the shit out of my own boy.
14. So,
Become a true father. Oh.
Glebnor gets a 14. So I need an acrobatics check at advantage now because you have the power of Bleebly coursing through your veins. To
I nat 20. Because of the advantage, I nat 20.
Glebnor, at a certain point, you want to, like, you're not trying to hurt Tooluuga, but you want to really challenge your father in a way that you know that he will earn this level up. So you come at him pretty hard. You cannot grab him.
He's so damn
There
slippery.
is a slickness and a slipperiness, and you
I've been buttered up.
there is this like holy slick energy coming off of Tooluuga as he just dodges all of your pseudopods. Tooluuga, what do you imagine the training looks like for the way of the plane? How are you training in the art of slipperiness and evasion?
So, in Tooluuga's mind, this is how he's always been fighting. Just by heckling the people and saying, you can't hit me, or that's not gonna hit. But now it's actually coming together. And so it's just him like, son, I don't want to hit you. What are you doing? You can't even touch me. What's going on? And it's just me casually, like I was doing with the the dwarves fight, where I was
Yeah.
like, no, you're not gonna hit me.
Yeah, it's
Like
working.
you're manifesting your
Yeah.
destiny type thing.
Yeah.
It's getting in my head.
So after this like intense training ritual, you can see Gulp is like,
I've never seen a more natural talent. The power of our bloodline, the way of the Ploopploopleen, is flowing through you, my nephew.
What? I can't hear you over here.
Oh, hold on, let me get a little closer. He waddles across the thing. Never in all my years has the power of our bloodline... It was sounded cooler a minute ago when I just said it.
Should have spoke up. I'm sorry.
Even the slipperiness in our conversation is testament to the power of the Ploopploopleen.
Slide through your ears undetected.
Huh?
I've never seen a natural talent like this. Even when I trained in the way of the plane, it took me weeks to develop this kind of evasiveness in both language and body.
Sounds like a skill issue.
That hurt my feelings, but I will not.
I'm just saying it how it is. I never lie until I do.
That is the truthfulness of a plope. That is just, I'm so proud of you. Your father, he rejected the way of the plane. He wanted a much more upfront and intense martial art. But ours is a way of slipperiness, a way of a stickiness. It's our true bloodline. Now you will duel me. If you are successful, you will become my Blipdoopulp.
Hold on. Run that back me again.
I forgot the word, actually. And Let me just check the ancient tomes.
As he's checking his tomes, I go up to Tooluuga and I'm just, hey, listen, man. You gotta stick and slip. That's the basis of it all.
Wait, do you put a hand on my shoulder? I was gonna say, you just slip right off. Like, what was
stuck
that?
at first and then it slipped.
The
I'm already doing it.
The tomes reminded me it is Bapul Gol, which was similar in ridiculousness of language, but not exactly as accurate. Come, Tooluuga, and we will begin the initiation ritual.
Question, am
For
I
you.
fully healed before this?
You can be fully healed, I suppose. Everyone bring out the healing chowder. You see.
Oh, I love the chow.
Those two
I could use a bite.
Cosmo. No.
He ate a
let him
staple
have some.
sandwich. Scotch tape, whatever.
That's true.
those two
Never
little-
mind. Go for it.
Iron stomach over here.
Those two Lokatha
Yeah, I
chefs
guess
come
maybe
out.
a con save should be happening after all these awful foods I've been eating.
You have to take one to drink this stuff, so please. They bring out this like thick, murky seafood chowder.
Oh no.
And immediately, Theo, your stomach turns just looking at it. You drink so much of that
Mostly
bullshit that
tentacles
night.
and eyes.
It is.
Like immediately you both. No, dude.
Go ahead and make a con save for me if you would.
This is just normal healing, right?
That's
Not
a
like-
10.
You're poisoned.
Oh no.
You put it down, but unfortunately, until you take a long rest, you will have disadvantage on ability checks. There's just this thick slurry just moving around in your stomach. But for you, it brings you to full hit points, Tooluuga. It's the best
This is
chowder
so
you've had.
delicious, man. I don't know what you guys are doing, dude.
DM.
Please.
If they're trying to hand Theo one, I want Theo to purposely like miss it and let it drop on the floor because he does not want to have
Can
that.
I get a sleight of hand check?
One of these.
It's a 10.
The chowder must be consumed.
Let the boy eat.
You can see that as you try to drop it, Gulp has like moves with a unnatural speed. He catches it in the ground. Is like, I would never let Bleeblee drop this sacred liquid. And again,
Great. Thanks, Gulp.
he drink of this fine nectar.
And now we're poisoned together.
Yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw as he pours more of this chowder in your mouth against your will.
It's a 21.
Oh, come on.
He's been down this road before.
Yeah. You have like a weird like resistance to it this time you didn't have the last time. And then to finish it off once again, he's like, and now for the dessert.
What? No.
He grabs a like crawfish, puts it to your mouth and squeezes it like a Go-Gurt into your mouth. One more con save if you would.
You really want to poison Theo?
I sure do.
It's an 8.
Yeah, this goes down a lot thicker than the last one. I'm actually going to say, unfortunately, you're going to take a D8 of poison damage. This is a little rougher than the slur. It's a 3 poison damage. You're not poisoned by this. The soup is what would have poisoned you. This is just gross.
Yeah. You guys look over at Theo's like,
Glebnor, can I interest you in a bowl?
Oh, Gulp, you know I love that chowder. I just ate a whole bunch of shit back at the other place.
Can I get a persuasion check?
What, you don't want big chowder, son?
Nat 20.
Oh.
I look full as fuck.
You are quite bulbous today. I would hate to fill you to bursting. So, yes, now that everyone has had the ceremonial chowder, it's time for our duel, Tooluuga.
Okay, like what are the ground rules? No magic, just punch?
Just punch.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead, roll initiative against Gulp.
Wait, we're all fighting him?
Oh, just Tooluuga.
22.
Okay.
Okay, he only got a 13. You will go first.
Scott, you're slow.
Gulp is like, we will soon begin. Oh shit! You run up on him before he's ready.
Take this. 18.
18 hits. We're gonna say Uncle Gulp has a 13 AC. He's not wearing any.
He's wearing robes.
Yeah, he has
6.
robes on. Yep.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Oh shit! Okay.
Straight for the jugular.
12 and 11.
12 and 11. So those
Said
both
13.
those both miss on the. You see, you get him real quick. You kind of like sucker punch him. He's like, oh! And as you go to your flurry, he moves like so strange. It's like he's big and round. He's this big, like rotund catfish. But as your flurry of blows go to him, he kind of extends his big belly and bounces your fists off of him.
Whoa!
You are quite fast, but I will show you the way of the plane.
Okay.
He's gonna make 2 attacks on you. The first one misses. You dodge deftly out of the way, but he catches you with an elbow in the air as you
I'm
try to
just
go
so
dodge him.
slippery. Ah! Jesus. Didn't know we were throwing bows out
Gonna
here.
take 6 bludgeoning damage as he smashes
Ow.
you with this elbow.
Well, take this. And that 20
Oh shit! Okay.
for 10 damage.
Describe the net 20 for me as you kind of counter with a punch.
So he elbows me, and then I just kind of spin to follow the blow, and with the momentum, I just swing with him with a hook.
Oh, my nephew. I am quite
Not done
impressed.
yet.
Oh
Flurry.
shit, he keeps going.
Don't admire me yet.
I was gonna say some things, but you are clearly still fighting me.
Well, you said it's a fight. So only one of those would hit for 6 more damage.
Yeah, he's like trying to fight off your flurry, but you were like getting through. And you see he kind of extend his belly to absorb the blow again, but you get right below the belly button. He's like, oh, a sensitive spot.
Yes, the weak underbelly.
He kind of roils back a little bit, and he's like,
All right, it's time for Uncle Gulp to get serious.
Wait, what?
he's going to like fill up his big like neck with this like strange
wait.
liquid. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Nat 20.
Woo! Nat 20. You would have taken 9 poison damage as he's about to spray chowder at you. But you flip over him and land on the other side. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Theo's in the background. Oh god.
Yeah, no. Cosmo's like, this whole battle's bigger.
For 8, and then a bonus action unarmed for nat 1 on the
Yeah,
So he takes 8.
he takes 8. Perfect. All right, he's looking a little rough now. He's just like,
Get back, nephew. I don't want to keep hurting you with my horrible fins.
he's gonna try to
You
slam.
barely touched me.
Shut up.
What?
Cocky like your father.
He got a nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
as he
all right. Yeah, spoke too soon.
Smashes you down with his big fin.
Daddy!
Something left.
Cocky like your father.
You can get him, Daddy!
I will also say, Cosmo, in this moment, if you would like to play some instruments, you can bardically inspire him. I'll say that. If you can push past the illness in your body.
I gotta help out my boy here. Here we go. Bardically inspire, yeah.
Yeah.
It's my last one, by the way.
Don't worry, I'll use it.
You hear, what is the sound of this bardic inspiration for
You know, like a string drag, like. And I'll replace this with a real.
Tooluuga, you start headbanging a little bit.
Man, that kind of rocks.
Inspire aggression. That's what that's all about.
If you want to use the bardic inspiration for one of your attack rolls, you can add D6 extra damage on top of it.
Extra damage?
Yeah.
So not to hit.
If you roll the bardic to hit, and you do hit, you get to add a d6
oh, then
damage.
I added.
Yep.
Yeah. So roll.
It is your turn.
Do I have to call when I'm using it, or can I roll and then decide?
Yeah, roll to see if you hit, and if you miss, you can throw the bardic on it.
Do I have to roll for poison damage? I am
You're just poisoned.
poisoned.
That's
So.
a 23.
Oh no, there's no constant
Okay,
damage
I was
on
gonna
it.
say,
It's just
like,
it's
if
just
I could-
ability checks at this point.
I got it.
Yeah, got it.
Well, in response to him saying "cocky like your father," at least I have something to be cocky about.
Oh, damn.
For another 8,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bonus action punch. Then I'm gonna add the d6. That was a 12, so that'll make it 16.
That'll hit.
Get him, Daddy.
For 6 plus d6, right?
Yep.
For 1 extra damage.
What does this final flurry look like as you finally take down your uncle?
So-
With the bardic just putting you over the amount you needed.
So he said cocky like your dad, and
Yep.
Tooluuga took that personally. So he got extra slippery and just kind of threw some goop in his eyes and just laid into his belly.
Yeah, and you see you kind of just smash his belly like a fucking pinata as it's just wiggling around like crazy. Whoa, whoa!
A Cosmo at the sight of that pukes.
Get him, Daddy.
Yeah, and he kind of like, stop, that's enough. You are a true Ploopploopleen.
Well, yeah, it's my last name.
I meant in the more of the metaphorical sense once again.
I don't get those, man.
That's on me, I suppose. I haven't learned a lesson in conversing with you. You are so slippery.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
You are worthy to assume the title of Bapu Gor. You will be the warrior prince of Sloobledrip.
Wait, I'm a prince? I'm royalty?
I mean, you were always royalty by birthright. Your father, much like me, was descended from the royal line.
Oh, that's badass.
And if
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tooluuga, if you would like,
Yeah, it's all right.
you can take one more level of monk, and you have now entered your subclass for monk, the homebrewed way of the pleen.
This is awesome, guys. I'm just so slippery.
Never seen such slickness in my life.
Slipperyest
I'm
dude I've
jelly.
ever seen.
You can see at this point, Theo, you just like look gross. You're just like so sick in the corner. Yarno walks up, is like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Don't eat any of the food that they give you.
No, I have not been eating any of the
Good.
food they've been giving me. It's gross.
It's horrible. Cosmo over here, I thought he almost died. This is
not so bad.
Your friend's pretty polite. Hey, Theo, you got a minute?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If you get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And we'll leave the training grounds for a moment as Theo, you walk over with Yarno to, it seems like a little makeshift workshop he's set up here.
Setting up shop here, or you just?
I mean, I don't know. How did things go in the city? Did you find anything? Did my scouts help?
Oh yeah, we talked to the what is it? The
Thieves Guild?
there you go.
It was a
That's-
Thieves Guild, right?
Yes, it was a Thieves Guild. We talked to the person who runs it, Kiki. She has a
Okay.
gun that I think might have been my sister's.
Oh, shit. Ellie came here.
Maybe. Not positive. I'm assuming, but hey, we don't know.
Wild.
However, she's open to hearing, Glebnor has more of the details. I don't know, I wasn't really paying too much attention when I saw the gun.
Yeah,
Um,
that drags.
Yeah. But yeah, she's open to, helping you out. So there's
Perfect.
probably something there. You could
She-
talk to Glebnor. He'll fill you in
Yeah,
on
maybe we
all
could
that
get
stuff.
kind of an
and-
introduction going.
Yeah.
I'd love to get my scouts in the city, and we need intel. By the way, I've been working on something for you, my lord. Okay, so here I took those two minor Dreadforge hearts you gave me.
Mhm.
I just kind of mashed them the fuck together.
All right.
So I made you something. It's a little explosive, so you're probably not going to want to use it when your friends are gathered around an enemy of some kind.
Okay.
But this thing just was gonna rocket explosive arcane energy and stuff.
I like the way that sounds.
He hands you what looks like, it almost looks like a bucket with like a handle on the end.
Potato cannon.
And if you look, yeah, exactly. And if you look directly into it, there's just a swirling, weird, draconic arcane energy inside.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Dreadforge hearts are kind of unstable, but that's good for
Yeah.
our purposes.
Right.
And I I wouldn't give you anything that would kill you, so it's fine. Just, be careful when you use it.
This is a hand mortar. You have the interesting combination of feats where you don't have to reload this thing.
Yep.
So normally you have to reload after every shot, but it fires little bursts of explosive energy. He just kind of gives you a really long and lengthy warning about how this thing operates.
Yep.
So, yeah, I figured it'll help.
Yeah, this will be great to take down the Stormcallers with, so I don't think they'll be expecting anything like this.
No. Probably not. You think there's more in the city then, huh?
Oh, 100%. There's people... There's like these pendants that are turning people into some weirdos.
Gross. Typical Krizik bullshit.
Yeah.
I saw your Hoodle bringing in the girl. Is she all right?
We think she has like a curse. She was wearing one of the pendants. It's Kosmo's friend. Yeah, we got the amulet off her, but she, she's in a coma or something.
Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, I talked to the wardens, and I think we're maybe kind of turning them around a little bit. I know before they were kind of hesitant to kind of make any moves to ally with the Ebenden, but things are pretty desperate right now, so I think they're kind of coming around a little bit.
So Tooluuga's pep talk, well, quote-unquote pep talk worked?
It was a good starting, kind of like a stepping stone to a conversation that I had with them later. Yeah, but they sent a letter to the king, so hopefully things go well. I got my scouts in to send it up, but ideally we can maybe start moving towards some kind of alliance if things work well.
It's good to hear. I will let Tooluuga know.
All right. Well, next time you guys go to town, I'll come with you. I'll meet this Kiki.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, we're going probably tonight because we have a heist that we have to pull off.
You guys are planning a heist? Hell yeah. Okay, now things are fucking moving. Let's go. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just keep killing it, kid. You got it.
Gives you a little fist bump.
Yep. Fist bump right back. Yeah. Keep doing all this stuff, and you show a couple of these to Kiki. She might be willing to even help you even more.
Perfect. Okay. Time to get cracking.
And you see he makes his way back to his little workshop. You see what looks like an easy bake oven on the workshop, but there's no way this is just an oven as he's starting to work on it. What are you guys doing on the training grounds? Cosmo, unfortunately, you're still so sick.
I'm hugging on Daddy hard.
I gotta learn the kazoo. I was promised the pleen and kazoo.
Does anyone have any fantasy Pepto-Bismol?
What? We got more chowder. You want some?
Yeah.
Well,
Hair of the dog.
Yeah, exactly. Hair of the dog.
Can I try again?
Yeah, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. Try to muscle down some of this chowder.
Glutton for punishment.
21.
It's an acquired taste.
It's not so bad the second time. Ugh,
Yeah,
there's something about it.
you can see Gulp's like, it helps to put a couple crackers in it. He takes saltines and squishes them.
Crackers.
Oyster crackers.
Kind of spreads them out, and they definitely help it go down.
Am I
You can remove your poison condition. Yeah.
All right, back to the other thing, Gulp. We need to learn the bass kazoo.
Wish to learn the dark art of the Sloobledrip kazoo. This is a powerful note.
I don't want to poop my pants. I'm going to go talk to... Theo theoretically told me about Yarno needing to know more about
Yeah, sure.
Kiki.
Yeah. We can say you met back up with the group and kind of filled in Glebnor on what's going on with Kiki.
Yep.
Totally.
I don't want to poop my pants. I'm going to go tell Yarno everything I know.
We don't know how loud this is. It might resonate with everyone in town.
Distance is probably best.
Okay.
Ranged attack.
Trying to think what skill would be associated with learning the brown note. I suppose it'd be a performance check.
Constitution.
Why not religion? Since
Constitution
this is
would
a
be
part of
Oh,
our
the
culture.
sage.
Who heard it?
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to be
If
able
you
to
would like to
perform it.
make a religion check to play a kazoo in such a way that people within a certain radius shit themselves, go ahead and make a religion check. You can give yourself guidance.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
And if someone would like to give them the help action, you can.
That's
can't-
a strong
Do you
start.
still have your bardic inspiration? No, you used
No,
it.
I used it.
You can give them
can't-
the help action, that'll give them advantage. If you want to kind of show them how to play a kazoo
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
more
Like
better
so,
way.
I'll tune my guitar down so low as far as it can go without pulling the strings off,
Yep.
and You want to go lower than this.
All right, let me try this.
So help action,
All
by
right,
the way.
help action, perfect.
So I had a 17 without
Okay.
the advantage, but I appreciate it. And then I got a 4 on the guidance, so that's a 21. I've learned the
So-
brown note.
It's so the con now for everyone around.
Roll a D100. This is how the radius of this brown note goes.
How far away is Yarno?
23.
Okay.
Okay. That tracks. 'cause-
You just learned it. It's a kazoo.
Right.
Fucking hell out.
Just wait till we get
He
this
didn't put
hooked up to an amp.
He didn't put the water in it.
So if Cosmo and Theo could give me Constitution saving throws against your spell save
They might
DC.
need to shit themselves after all that chowder.
Yeah, it might be nice.
Clear out a little.
It's a 14 DC.
Oh dear.
It's a nice 10.
That's a 9 for me.
What a gulp roll.
Oh yeah, we roll for gulp.
Payback for daddy. And by daddy, I mean Mean Gene. Tooluuga's daddy.
Gulp rolled a nat 1.
He's swimming in it.
You can see as you play this low, strange note, barely perceptible to the ear. It's like more of a feeling. The two of you, unfortunately, shit yourselves.
Unfortunately.
Or fortunately, depending on what the
Get
goal
all
was
that-
here.
Get all that goop out of me.
And you can see Gulp is like, oh, it is explosive, my bowels. So powerful the note you have played, Tooluuga.
We're gonna fuck Battle of the Bands
This is
up.
gonna be hilarious.
I mean, what more do I do here as a DM? I mean,
So do we open with that or close?
No, we close with that.
I thought we were
If I
closing
know-
with the gunshot.
If I know it. Oh well.
Maybe we
1-2
open
punch.
with the gun,
No.
close with the note.
What we do is we shoot the gun, your pyrotechnics go off, and since it's such a low note, you end it right, you come right around with it, and everyone thinks that the gun and the pyrotechnics made them shit themselves.
And then we shoot out the bleep pamphlets.
yes.
I'm not hearing this, but you know. You know what's coming.
I mean, folks, where else could I say? But with half of the cast shitting themselves while a brown note plays beautifully throughout Sloobledrip.
As our secret weapon for Battle
As
of
your
the Bands.
secret weapon for Battle of the Bands is concocted. We're going to end tonight's episode a little shorter than usual. I mean, what else do you say? I mean, this is why we play the game, people! Always a pleasure. Thanks for fucking sticking around. Thanks for being a part of the show. Keep it fucking dicey.
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And oh, as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.